The world of wrestling is about showmanship, and height listings form part of that mythos. Wrestlers by nature are huge guys, both in physique and height, and adding a couple of inches to their actual measurements makes them seem even more larger than life. In today's modern era, John Cena is one of the most popular and successful figures in wrestling. But in terms of stature, how tall is he? Really? As a wrestler, John has been billed at a pretty consistent 6'1" and 250 pounds. He's even been described as tall as 6'2" before. During his career, he's fought and won against many of the biggest names in the sport. Cena holds his own with many of the best wrestlers out there, and it's easy to believe his wrestling listing is legit. Even with the giants of the ring, like The Undertaker, Big Show, and the Great Khali, he's not exactly getting dwarfed. But with basketball players though, that's another story. Check John out here with Yao Ming. Can you believe that Yao once tried to claim he was only 7'3"? Or what about with the towering Taco Fall, who measured in the 7'5" range? To be fair, even Taco can make Kevin Nash look like Rey Mysterio. So exactly what height does John Cena claim? Like Sid Judy, John falls into that tiny camp of wrestlers who actually claim to be shorter than their build heights. In a 2006 Khali's Times interview, he mentioned, "I know that I'm 6 feet, 245 pounds, and I'm a sports entertainer." Then in 2009, he doubled down on that figure. "I'm 6 feet tall and 250 pounds, but even if I look like the Terminator on screen, there's a very human side to my character." Cena's physique could be the prototype for a future Terminator, and he even looks taller than the original. But to be fair to Arnie, his endoskeleton has lost a bit of height. John repeated his claim for a third time in the Sun Chronicle when he was asked how tall he was. "I am 6 feet, and if I wear cool shoes, I'm maybe 6'1". You know who else claims 6 foot? Jimmy Fallon. Moving on, here's another Jimmy who claims 6'1" but was measured under 6 foot. John Cena reminds me of a modest Chris Pine, who also claims to be an even 6 foot. But if you look at Pine with someone like Simon Pegg, who claims to be 5'10", does that look like a 2-inch difference to you? And Pegg has medical certificates to prove it. I wonder which doctor measured him. John's been photographed with many famous names in Hollywood, and he typically gives the impression of being a very strong 6-footer. Well, most of the time. With John's stock in Hollywood growing every year, he's transformed himself into a dependable actor, even being allowed to out-muscle and out-measure Vin Diesel. I reckon Cena is a good example of a celebrity who measures a bit over 6 foot but doesn't bother claiming the fraction. And the celebheights.com visitors agree. From 500 votes, they reckon John Cena's height is 6 foot and almost half an inch.